What is up guys, the iPhone XR has finally landed and I got my hands on a red, white, and black version to show you guys what's up with the new iPhone XR. I'll be starting first with the iPhone in white, and you can see here that it includes the same pamphlets you would get in any other box so far throughout the generations, and then here you have the white version. I call it silver because the aluminum band is actually silver and the back glass is white. It looks identical to the iPhone 8 Plus with a little hint of white changing from the actual back glass. Inside you get the same fast charging brick, haha, it's a joke. It's a slow charging brick with the USB Lightning connector cable. Unfortunately it's not USB-C, but we'll probably be seeing that with the new iPads coming out next week. Here I also have the black version. If you guys like that stealthy look, then this is the way to go, because now we don't have a white screen on any of these iPhones, they all come with a black screen. So if you've been wanting a black on black phone for a cheaper price point, then the iPhone XR in black is the way to go. My personal favorite so far has been the red one, which I'll be showing you in just 1 second, but I really wish they made an iPhone XS Max in the red, because I would definitely got that one instead of the stealthy black one. The red one is really exclusive because the text on the side actually says iPhone in red, and also the Apple logo is color matched to that as well. The front wallpaper is pretty dope, and I'm glad Apple actually made additional wallpapers for each color of the device. You do get one neat feature in the red version, which is a red pamphlet that actually shows you that you donated a portion of the sales to the Reds Foundation. It's a really cool pamphlet, and it's a cool thing to have, especially if you like the red color. You're doing yourself a better deed than just buying a regular iPhone. The red color is a bit stealthy as well, since it does have a black screen, and it makes it look a lot better than with a white one. One interesting thing that I noticed is that Apple didn't color match the screws on the bottom of the iPhone XR in red to the actual red body color. Maybe they want to use the same screws that they use on the other colors, but it would have been really neat if they continued that silver look all around the phone. I remember them doing the same thing with the white panel on the iPhone 7 in red because they had a silver home button on the white screen instead of a red ring around the home button, which I guess they're doing it for cost-saving measures, but it would have been really nice to complete the overall device look. Otherwise, the red is still my personal favorite. Here are them side by side, and like I mentioned before, the black is really stealthy. The white version, it looks really neat as well, especially if you have a sport Apple Watch and it's in silver as well. Then you have the black on silver combo, which makes it a perfect duo with each other. But the red one, look how it just stands out. I want to see the blue one in person, the core on the yellow, to make my personal favorite choice. And later on, I'll give that in my final review once I see them. But overall, the red back is just unique. Everyone will know that you have the newest iPhone, and you can tell by the cameras as well. Here's the setup process for the iPhone XR. You can see that it's identical to every other iPhone so far running iOS 12 and above. You do have the quick start actual setup process where you can link over everything from your previous iPhone to the new one, which is a really great perk that Apple has developed. That way you don't have to reset up everything. Now there's a new option where if you have an Apple Watch connected to your old iPhone and you choose this way to actually set up your new iPhone, then it's going to ask you to sync over your old watch to the new one. That's a really cool feature that I noticed in this version, and I'm really glad they did that because before it was kind of a pain to unpair the watch from the previous iPhone, especially if the previous iPhone didn't work, then you would have to go to the actual watch, and sometimes the watch would get stuck. So I'm really glad they did it this way, so the watch just syncs over to the new phone and deactivates itself from the old one. So you don't have to unpair and pair all over again. It's a really simple process, and it should have been done long time before, but it finally came to the iPhone. The home screen is the same as well, with the new custom wallpapers that you get based on the colorway you chose. One really cool thing that I did notice side by side with my iPhone X is that the bezels are a lot thinner on the iPhone XS Max and probably the 10 as well and the XS. You can see the bigger bezels on the display, and if you're coming from a device like the 10 or the XS, then you're going to be noticing those fat bezels, and it's going to look really strange to you in the beginning, but I really got used to it over time. You won't notice they're there after a while, and it won't be that big of a pain to look at. The display is sharp, it's not the best, but I can't really notice that big of a difference. As you can see, the speaker holes on the iPhone XR are symmetric, unlike the iPhone X and XS Max, but they do have crooked Lightning connector ports, and that is due to the curvature of the new LCD Liquid Retina display. They did decide to also move the SIM card tray a bit down, so it's more closer to the antenna band on the bottom. The iPhone XR only has one primary 12 megapixel camera at 1.8 aperture wide angle lens, and it does 4K video recording, so it's a pretty decent camera that you get for the price point. Overall, my first impression of the iPhone XR is that it's a really good phone for the $750 price tag, and if you don't want an iPhone XS or XS Max, then this is definitely the way to go. I will be doing a full review of the iPhone XR, so stay tuned for that one and future videos on my channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Zanif Tech is out.